Hello everyone, and welcome back to Archeage 101. My name is Jalan, and I lead the Paradox Guild on the Sulphura server. So if you're on Sulphura and you need anything, feel free to message me in-game or send me an in-game mail. Out of game, you can head over to our webpage at www.paradoxgaming.net, or you can send us an email at the address below. Before we get started this evening, I want to talk about two events that have occurred this week. The first is that the Paradox YouTube channel has rolled over 150 subscribers. This means I'm just 50 subscribers away to giving away an Apex. The other is that I was accepted into the Tryon Worlds Creator Program, and you know what that means? It means squirrels. I have 15 of these nutty little guys rattling around in my mailbox, and I'm going to give 3 of them away with the conclusion of this video. So, after watching this video, go down to the comments section and comment with Rocky the Flying Squirrel. Names will be gathered at midnight on 5 July, and then I will raffle off 3 of the squirrel gliders inside Archeage. Today's episode of Archeage 101, Part 6, is going to talk about the 3.5 trade routes. Now, I know I had previously said I wasn't going to do this particular video until later, but I've come to the conclusion that if I'm getting asked the same questions 3 or 4 times a day, that there's still some big confusion about how the trading system changed with 3.5. I had mentioned there are other videos out there you could watch. I'm just doing a video because I feel I know how to reach some people. There are excellent videos out there already done. There are excellent guides. I'm not trying to take away from any of that. I just know that some of the viewers keep coming back and leaving me comments because they like how I break things down. So today's objectives, I'm going to break down some keywords. And as you've noticed over the video series, I believe that words are important. And we oftentimes start using the wrong word, and then it creates confusion. So I'm going to break down some keywords, and then I'm going to show you this process as an image, as a flowchart. I'm going to take you inside Archeage, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things that might help you. And then I'm going to show you some results from some trade runs. A special note on this, everything that I do for this video is going to be from an East character's point of view. It should be very easy for Newians to flip this and get all the same information. If it becomes problematic and Newians need me to do this from their point of view, I will certainly do that for you. Now, to start with the keywords that I want to break down, trade packs now have a very specific identity. Trade packs are your good old-fashioned specialty workbench packs, fellowship packs, tradesman house packs, those fertilizer packs, or larders. Those 4 items are, quote, packs, unquote. The only thing that has changed with that part of the trade system is that they only have 3 destinations now. If you're on Haranya, you can only take a trade pack that you make in Haranya to Solis, Lutsong Harbor, or Yinister. In the past, you could run a pack across the ocean. You cannot do that anymore. If you look at the bottom, you must turn it in on the same continent that it is made on. Now, I hear a lot of people calling cargo packs. Stop doing that. Packs are one thing, cargo is another. You cannot directly make cargo. You feed a cargo building a 14:8:4 ratio of mainland specialty packs, fellowship and fertilizer packs, and larders. And when the building has received 14, 8, and 4, it will produce 2 cargo. If you're working in Diamond Shores, it is a ratio of 2:1, 2 Aurorian packs to 1 Golden Ruins or Whalesong pack. These must go across the ocean. It doesn't matter which cargo building you get the cargo from, you have to take this cargo across the ocean. Now, do not confuse this with certified cargo. Certified cargo will also come out of the cargo building. It'll have the word certified in big red letters, and you must take this pack inland for charcoal. It is the only use for certified cargo. Now, looking at this, I'm sure some people are a little confused. So what I've done is I've taken this and I've turned it into a graphical representation of the different steps in the process. Remember, this is from a Haranian's perspective. So when you have 14 specialty packs, 8 fellowship packs, or FERT packs, and 4 larders, and you bring this exact ratio to one of the 3 cargo buildings, it will spit out 2 cargo. Now keep in mind that you may only deliver 1 or 2 larders and it will spit out the cargo. The reason for this is if a previous delivery person didn't quite meet the full ratio, the building is just waiting for whatever it's missing. So it puts out 2 cargo. And right here on the normal trade value, it tells you where you can go with it. You could go to Nuia or Aurora if you were looking for gold, or you could go to Friedrich if you were looking for Dragon Essence. Now note, there is only a trader on Friedrich. There is not a cargo building. So while you're at either Aurora or Nuia, when you go to their cargo seller, it may have cargo that you can pick up and bring back with you to Harania. Last night, I was able to finally figure out the ratio. It does appear as if it is a 1-for-1. Feed 1 Nuian cargo, receive 1 certified cargo. So you deliver your Nuian cargo, you pick up the Nuian cargo certified, and then you can deliver this certified cargo inland to Arkham, Falcorth Plains, or Paranor Ruins, and get charcoal. Now for the next piece, just some useful bits and pieces of knowledge to tie together what you first saw on a slide and second you saw on a graphic as we come in a game. And as I said, you want to make sure you keep everything separate. This is your specialty pack buyer. This is your cargo buyer. This is your cargo seller. So I'm going to pretend that I have a pack on. And when I bring packs into this building, I'm going to obviously come here and the usual standard good old-fashioned sell my cargo. But when you do, you bring up this menu. And this is one of the greatest changes in 3.5, in my opinion, is it shows you the exact price and the exact demand of each pack in your nation. Windscour Hardy Jerky, 48 quantity at 118% demand. And you can see exactly how much each pack is going to be. When you come over to the cargo seller, there are 5 Nuian cargo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out my ride, and then I'm going to buy 4 packs. And I will start my trip to Arkham, where I am going to go. And I will see you all in just a few minutes. So as you can see, I've arrived in Austera with my alt quartermaster because I realized I had skipped a step. So if I come to my family tab and I go to my family quests, you'll see that this cargo seller doesn't have a quest for me. If I hit trade for goods, it's going to open up a quest. If I accept this quest, it tells me that I need to move Nuian cargo and I'm going to get charcoal. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that quest, and I open this up, and this is going to give me 1,500 vocation badges when I finish this quest. Now, some people have been telling me that they don't think 1,500 vocation badges is worth it, but I make a lot of gold selling off those vocation badges, and so if you're struggling for income, you can do the same thing. Now, I've already pre-positioned Jalon into Arkham Iris. One thing I did want to take note of, when you click on the pack, right under trade pack, high profit, current value, 21 minutes. When you first spawn the pack, you have 30 minutes to get it to its destination to get the high profit value. So as I come over and I pull one of the cargo out of the trunk. This cargo exchanger now has a quest turn in or a sell the cargo for 175 labor. Now you'll notice my labor is 5,000. I'm going to finish the quest. My labor is still 5,000. I've gotten 1,650 vocation badges, and I've already gotten the charcoal. I'm going to do that again. So I take the reward. Now on the next one, just like normal, I turn it in and it tells me 21 charcoal. Now, I don't personally think one charcoal is worth 1,650 vocation badges. If you do, that's up to you. If you're not in a family, that's up to you. If you don't know how to get into a family, leave a message below and I will show you a couple of ways that you can form your own family with just your own alts. And the final thing I want to talk about today, I want to just show you some trade pack run results because a lot of people are saying that they're not making any good money with the new trade system. And I find that really hard to believe. So this is just one sample day of running packs, and the majority of the time I run them by car, but sometimes when I go into Ostera or Villanelle, there is just an amazing amount of packs stored up. And like the good old days, Rookborn biscuit sticks, they're almost 20 gold a piece, and the run isn't that hard or difficult. So a lot of people saying there's no gold to be made, there's no gold to be made. Let me know if you're struggling, because everyone in Paradox is pulling a lot more gold than they used to. And so I think there might be a disconnect somewhere. If 3.5 isn't more lucrative to you than 3.0 was, then I am more than willing to assist and help you get economically settled. And real quick, just to show you that I'm not saying that you can pull in a lot of charcoal and not meaning it, this is my charcoal chest, and this was basically empty when I first started in 3.5. And 3.5 hasn't been out that long, but as you saw, I easily pull 200 to 300 charcoal a day during the week when I don't have time to play, and on the weekends, it's not uncommon for me to pull 600 to 1,000 charcoal both days of the weekend. To recap what we did, we first broke down some keywords, pack, cargo, and certified cargo, so that we were all working on the same standard set of definitions. Next, I showed you the process as an image so you knew what to do with each item at each step in the process. Next, I took you inside Archeage and I showed you a few things, namely the vendor that shows you what the current demand and price for the packs are, and how to finish a family quest and get 1,650 vocation for no labor to turn in that pack. And finally, I just showed you some of the results from my trade runs so that you know that it is possible to achieve these goals, and that if you need help getting to where you want to be, that you can just let me know and I'll more than happily give you a hand. Last week in the Making Gold video, I talked about making blank regrade scrolls, and if you followed along in the example, you saw that there was very little profit in it. Near the end of the video, I told you that there's something you could do to double your profits and actually make it profitable. I didn't give you the answer right then because I was really trying to motivate some people to try to figure it out. I don't want you to think that I'm hanging a proverbial carrot in front of you though. Today I'm actually going to show you that blank regrade scroll example and how you make it profitable. The first thing is you come in a game and you look, and to make 2 blank regrade scrolls, you need 2 Dawn Lake Light Essence. Even if you have printing at 50,000, to make 20 scrolls, you need 20 Dawn Lake Light Essence. However, there is a way to use the multi-purpose workbench, and when you do, you spend 10 Dawn Lake Light Essence and you get 20 scrolls. This is where the profit is made. You've just cut your cost in half, and now you're turning a much bigger profit. If you're on Selphira and you're looking for one of these wonderful workbenches, if you come to Rookborn Basin in the Southwest Housing District and you look, you will see 3 public houses that Paradox has for the server. The one you are looking for is the public apothecary house, and the multi-purpose workbench is on the first floor. And that's everything I have for you today. I'm Jalon from the Sulfuria server. If you're on Sulfuria and you need something, go ahead and send me an in-game message or mail. Check out our website, or send me an email to the address below. That's it. Class dismissed. Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button. Watch a couple of more videos. Go check out our website.